What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today is another plot review video for this week, and today we are going to be reviewing ArchWolfz. Yeah, you can see it in the top corner, or the top of the screen, ArchWolfz. If you guys can see that, let me find a nice shadow. There we go, ArchWolfz. This is actually one of our most recent architects for, I think it was last week, he was actually ranked up to architect, and let's see what gave him architect. So when we are ranking up for architect, we're looking for style, purpose, detail, and atmosphere. So let's go ahead. For the rest of my plot reviews, I want to try to sort of rate it on the scales and try to see, how good they did. Now for atmosphere, I can automatically give that, a 9, because this is really nice atmosphere. I really do enjoy walking through this, and it's just, I just feel immersed. I feel like this plot goes on. That's what you want it to feel like. You want it to feel like it goes on, and that it just expands into its own environment outside the plot. Like, even though obviously it is a plot, but you feel like it could continue. Like, it's just you're part of this world that you're in right now. And so yeah, especially when I'm reviewing a plot, I am looking for that atmosphere. It's very important to see that stuff. But yeah, we can see it's just really neat stuff throughout the plot, like little details here and there that really work out pretty cool. Got a little crane here. It looks like to get some water. Looks like we'll go down there and I'll show you a little bit of what's going on down there. But it looks like they would lift it up here. However, there's no real lifting. Oh, there it is. You just try to get up there and turn it, and then this is the thing that would swivel this around and put the water over on this little thing there. And we'll go down there in just a few and we'll see what else they have as far as detail is concerned. Looks like here we got ourselves a little house. This is something really cool. I mean, the interiors are tiny. That is a little bit of a problem for me, at least. When I look through interiors, I like to see a lot of room, a lot of extra space. It seems like he concentrated more on the exterior than he did on the interior, whereas my advice is to concentrate on the interior versus the exterior. Now, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to have a plain exterior. No, but that does mean that you should have, make your house make sense. And the whole reason the house is there is so people can live in it. And so, yeah, I mean, let's go through it again. It is missing some stuff. Like there's no food in here. I don't see any firewood. Like little practical things like that could have been added. There's a firewood there, but little practical things that could have been added that were missed out on. And there's a window back here. Does that actually go anywhere? Yeah, it does right there. Okay, but yeah, not bad. He did do a good job. Overall, it's a very nice plot. The lamp designs are pretty cool. I do like that. It's very interesting. And just like little beehives like that, just like randomly around. Now he has flies around it, so that is realistic, having it more like that instead of the yellow ones. Like he has the yellow ones up there. Maybe he's like, those are magical bugs, and then these are the actual bees or something. But yeah, that's what he looks like he intended there. And also, we'll get down here with that in just a second, but I just want to walk along this really quick. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the little canyon there. So this is one thing that I really like. He has like this little like a spring down here where they would scoop up some fresh water. Now, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that. I'm not going to change it. But yeah, it looks like this is where the actual fresh water is. Maybe that this water out here is contaminated or something. Maybe this goes up like upstream, goes to like another town or someone that dumps like crap into the water or something. I don't know. But looks like this is the freshwater spring, and then that's why they have this crane here, is they would bring water out from there, bring it out to here, and then they would lift it up there. And that's how they would get water up there. I remember there was another cave around here somewhere. I think it's down the canyon. Anyway, let's go down here really quick. Yeah, it's down here. It's right here. Looks like this is like a little place for some gold. I got some bones in here. So this sort of like says that this is a pretty scary place to be. You want, like, maybe there's some kind of curse with this gold. and maybe the gold is like, if you go in here, something will kill you. I don't know. I mean, I just look at the bones and it's kind of eerie. So another thing that I will say is the style. Okay, so atmosphere, I give that a 9. Style, I'll give that an 8.5 because the style could be better. One, the style could be better because of the interior issues, and two, because it's just, I don't know, it's a great style, don't get me wrong. It's very asymmetrical, and I do like that a lot. But there is areas that could be improved on, and I think my main issue with the style is just the interior design, because interior design goes directly with the style, like how big the interior is. And so, I mean, he did pretty good with this. This style, this over here is pretty cool. I like how he variates the style. That is something that I personally like to do, because, you know, a lot of people like to just like take one style and just spam it throughout the plot, whereas it's very rare to find any like cities or towns like that, because there's just like a whole group of architects that do their own thing. And yeah, I'm gonna have to put, let's put the style up to a 9 too, because the style is pretty good, because he does variate it. So we'll just stick with that. Now I want to look down this canyon really quick. What I like about this canyon is you see how it sort of has this like dirt overhang. That is very realistic, how you have sort of like a little overhang over it. And he doesn't have the vines going down, which is, you know, it's a little extra detail that he could have added in here, but it doesn't matter. But you see how he has the dirt. He even has a half slabs every so often to sort of show the depth. And it's really neat how he does this. And he has like little like dead trees going over this little canyon thing. And it works out really well. And he even uses the big lily pads and the lily pads. Now the thing is that the lily pads would be floating down. Like this is a flowing stream. And these lily pads would be floating down the stream with them. I mean, as far as I know, it looks like the water's rushing pretty fast. Like if it has like a waterfall like that, this water would be going pretty fast through here. And I don't think that it would be an environment for lily pads. So I mean, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I mean, it is Minecraft, so you kind of just do whatever. But it's just a little realism kind of thing he could have done. Now this is cool, a little place to go fishing. Now obviously, since you have a creek here, you're gonna have a lot of fish going through, and it's pretty cool to have this little like what do you call this? Like a little platform for the fishermen to come out to. And the way that you know this is a fisherman is you have the little fishing pole on the ground like that, and that is really cool. Did a good job with that. We got some extra fish back here that he's caught. So that is cool. And another thing that I really like about this plot is how he has variated trees. Like it's not all just one type of tree everywhere. Even I struggle with that sometimes. Like look, he has a cherry tree. He has, it looks like some kind of birch tree. And he just has all types of trees everywhere. I mean, just look around the plot, and it's just like trees galore, like everywhere. And that's something that I really like, is just seeing the variated trees, and that really boosts the atmosphere considerably. Like if it was all just one type of tree, it would detract, but since it's all their own trees, also that each one is its own tree, like it's not like copy and pasted, like on Seabridge. I copy and paste all my trees. Well, not copy and paste, but they're all Victor's trees. But that's just an oversight that I'm doing. I feel that for something that I'm doing, it's just, whatever. But yeah, this is very nice, and I just look at the root system here. Now the thing is where does it go? It goes up to this tree. So that tree has a freaking huge root system. My goodness. That's very interesting. Now this doesn't even have a root system. Maybe these aren't supposed to be roots. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go on. Now we got this like big old keg of something here. So is this supposed to be a keg of beer or some kind of like something like that? I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be a keg of beer or a keg of mead or something. but whatever it is, it's there. It's supposed to be an extra detail. So there's something about this that adds purpose to the plot. Maybe ArchWolf had some kind of purposeful idea behind placing that, and I would be interested in knowing what that purpose is. But yep, we got a random keg there. Now we got ourselves a vineyard, not a vineyard, but like a little trellis where we have some grapes, because obviously, you know, grapes are awesome to eat or to make into wine. Yeah, grapes are awesome. Oh man, I love homemade or homegrown grapes. They taste so good. They're just amazing. Now this here is some purpose. When I talk about what the heck? Okay, we aren't even going to go in there. But anyway, as you can see in there is the actual butchery, it looks like, the butchers. And this is where that they would produce the meat for the little village here that we can see. And it makes sense kind of having the meat away, because meat would just stink so bad. And so it's sort of away from the rest of the town, as you can see, or the rest of the structures, because no one wants to smell dry meat. It's not a very pleasant smell. But yeah, that's cool. And now we're gonna go ahead and head in this house. Now this house has a cut-off interior, as we can see, but that is perfectly fine. It works pretty well. And as we go up this, we can kind of see that there's just other little bits of interior here and there. Got a little room here. Now, one thing I did notice, he has no double beds. So it kind of makes sense, you know, but, you know, I don't know. He doesn't have any double beds, but that's okay, as we found out in Witcher that, you know, most people didn't sleep together in this era. But, you know, it's not supposed to be. Witcher isn't 100% realistic. But maybe sleeping together is sort of like a modern day thing that was created at some time in the 18th century or something. I don't know. But, or maybe that's something what the more royal families would do. But it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is just, yeah, no double beds. But that's okay. Anyway, yeah, he does have a fairly nice, this is a nice plot. Now, purpose. We do have this sort of like system here. We're getting water from there up to here. Okay, so that is some purpose. We got ourselves the butchery, the butchers. We got ourselves this little vineyard here. We got a little place to go fishing here, because that's going to provide a food source. And what other purpose do we have? Now, having the firewood here, that also adds purpose outside the house, because they would need wood to burn. Now, what other purpose do we have? I'm just going to kind of do a quick flyby, look for some purpose, and we'll see if we can give this a fairly nice rating. I think that's pretty much all. The rest is just houses and living corners. So I'm going to give the purpose a 6. There's a lot of room that could have been improved to add like more physical purpose to the plot, because you know, he could have had like maybe, I don't know, like this big keg. This feels out of place. I feel like he could have made this into like a tavern, some kind of inn. Maybe this could be like a village where people would like, this would be a high traveled village, and they'd be going up this road and they'd have to stop here in a tavern. I'm not sure if, I mean, it doesn't look like a tavern. It's not big enough to be a tavern, so tavern, inn, whatever. So if he would have done that, if he would have like made this into a tavern, inn, whatever, and would have like connected this somehow to this tavern, inn, then I would have given this probably an 8 or 9 as well. But the purpose is lacking, because, you know, what we did just look through, that's all the purpose that I personally could find. The rest is just detail. And yeah, I mean, even the firewood's kind of detailed too, but you know, I was trying to say its purpose. But anyway, now, okay, we got style was a 9, atmosphere is a 9, what was it? And detail, okay, and purpose was a 6, and detail, I'm gonna give that a hearty 10, because this detail here is this is just really nice. It looks like, you know, he doesn't have like too much detail for one. And for two, there is enough detail. That's what's important. You know, as long as you have enough detail on the plot, that's, you know, great. He does kind of spam mushrooms everywhere, though. That's what I do notice, and that's fine. I mean, I spam mushrooms too, but I just feel like there's mushrooms everywhere. Like, look at this mushroom patch. Holy cow! Like, typically mushrooms we picked pretty quick upon growing. So I don't think that there would be this many mushrooms in a plot like this. And you got lots of little plums or blueberries. These are supposed to be blueberries, I think, in this context, because plums are on trees. But yeah, this is a really nice plot. Congratulations on Architect ArchWolfz. I'm not sure if you watched my videos, but if you do, congratulations. Just work on your purpose. That's pretty much the only thing you really need to work on. Work on your purpose and work on your fitting your interiors to your exterior, or you're fitting your exterior to your interior. I'm sorry. But just kind of keep that in mind. Kind of keep a good idea of what you would want to do, and like decide on what this building needs to be, and then you build the interior, and that's the best way. And I'm kind of just repeating myself going around, but another thing you've missed out is sort of like little outhouses, or showing where these people would do their thing. Typically, I mean, if you just have them, like, you know, pooping into the water or whatever, you'd have some kind of like way to do that. So that's something you could have added in, a little crapper, maybe a little maybe they wash themselves in the creek here, or even in the spring, who knows. But anyway, congratulations on Architect. I think you did a good job on this plot, and really looking forward to what you come up with next. Really excited to see what you guys come up with. And so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, and if you learned anything and you want to learn more, please subscribe, because I really do want to provide some inspirational and hopefully educational material for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.